you ever found yourself in a position where you hit the switches and the car just won't go up? You don't know what's happened, you don't know whether you've blown a solenoid, you're getting clicking noises, or the batteries are dead, or you bought, like me, you bought a car that's been sat for a while and the batteries have been removed, and you don't know how to get the car to lift up without everything being wired up and batteries being in the boot. Well, there is a way around it. It's a bit sketchy. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you've got no mechanical background. If you do try it, you don't have anything flammable, anything combustible in or around the areas, because you will get sparked by trying this method. It's just the same as welding, you'll get sparks. It's only a temporary method. Don't think that you can do this every time you go out to the shops or to car shows. This is just an emergency technique so you can get the car up off the ground so you're able to drive it or move it around or make the necessary repairs to fix it more permanently. But if you do, like I say, if you find yourself in the position where the car won't go up, you hit the switch, the car won't go up, solenoids might be clicking, batteries might be dead, and you need to get that car up off the ground so you can move it and get it on a trailer, for example, then this is a technique that will work and get you out of the woods. This is what you're going to need. A 12-volt battery, preferably high cold cranking amp car or truck battery. A pair of jump leads or booster cables. A bit of metal that you're not too arsed about. Take your positive jump lead or booster cable, put it on the positive battery terminal, and then take the negative jump lead or booster cable, put that on the negative side. So if you're getting nice and close on this side, just wait for the camera to focus in, you can just about make out that is where the motor is on the back of the pump. So this is the motor, this cylindrical part at the back. So this here is what you're looking for. This is your terminal on the motor, the 12-volt motor terminal, whatever you want to call it. This is what you need to clamp your jump lead to, if you can get in there. If you can't get in there, alternatively, if you follow this wire all the way down to wherever it connects, which on this is this solenoid down here, there, you can alternatively clamp it to that part as well, because it's basically doing the same thing. And on this side, on the other pump, it's the same, so you can just about make out, if the camera can zoom in, focus in, there's the motor terminal on that side. So you can either clamp to that, or again, follow the wire around, there it is, it comes out, and clamp to there. So we'll do this pump first. You get your positive clamp, which is connected to the positive terminal on the battery, positive to positive, clamp to that cable, which goes to that terminal on the motor. And then this is where things get a bit zappy. And then take your negative end of your jump lead that's connected to the negative post on the battery, clamp it on the bit of metal that you're not too arsed about, not too bothered about. This is just a piece of threaded rod. And then this is where it gets sketchy now. This is where you proper ghetto rigging it. You need to touch it on the metal part of the battery rack to get it to, it'll spark now, but it'll make the motor spin. And this pump I'm going to go direct to the terminal post. Get in there. It's a bit tricky getting past all the stuff. Clamp. That's now clamped onto that terminal post. So you've got a 12-volt live going direct to that post. You get your little bit of metal that you're not too bothered about, clamp it on to the other end of the jump lead. You don't want to touch this, and then this is where it gets sketchy again. Just remember, you're going to get sparks, so make sure there's nothing flammable or combustible around. Touch that on that part of the battery rack and it should go up. Please be aware though that this will only work if your motors are working, if you've got fluid in the pumps, if your pump heads are spinning. Obviously, if you've got leaks somewhere, the fluid's going to come out and this won't work. If your motor's burnt out, this won't work. If your pump head has blown a gear, this won't work. This will only work if you've got a working pump in situ.